firstly, thanks for coming today. It's been an experience. It's been a good experience. You're currently touring, so how's the tour going?
All alright until a couple of days ago. Maggot, who's with us, won't shut up complaining about stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's
very
relentless.
angry. Very angry.
What's he been complaining about?
Everything, anything. Mostly people.
Yeah.
Food, transport, weather, being ill.
Yeah.
Condensation is a very popular one. I don't know why he's obsessed with condensation. He keeps going about condensation. He seems incredibly angry.
He's very angry at society. He's very angry inside.
He uses words to display his anger. Words I probably can't say.
His words are his weapon. Yeah. As well as his.
Not incredibly complex or descriptive words, but words you might hear in a playground.
Small four-letter words that begin
Short
with
words.
C and end in T.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
And then you might pluralise them.
Yeah, it's quite horrific, really. But it's.
But apart from that, it's been great, isn't
It's
it?
really good. The stomach acid he's playing up is killing me. But that's just today. You know, tomorrow's another day. So we'll see what
Brilliant.
happens.
What's the reaction been like from the fans when you've been on stage?
To the stomach acid.
Pretty.
Some of them bring. They know about the stomach acid, so they will bring antacid.
It's like playing up now.
Gaviscon is another one we've had a lot of.
Yeah.
Maggot has been not very well on the tour, and he's had muscle problems.
He's got a muscle wasting disease.
And his muscle literally is wasted.
Yeah.
It's completely wasted. So he puts on deep heat, which you'll know because you play rugby a lot. And you rub it on parts of your body and it stings and burns the eyes.
Yeah.
So he goes to the front of the stage to do his little bit, and you can see all the people in the front row going.
One time we did a gig and Mike Balls hadn't washed
For the
for
whole
several
tour.
weeks, and someone else stank as well. And there were two girls at the front row. One of them was retching, and the other one was covering her face like this. With
And then later on, they got out deodorant and then took spraying it at him when every time he came near.
Imagine that at a pop concert. It's quite horrific, isn't it? But, you know, feces and sweat all over the place. That's just the way it goes.
But yeah, it's great. We played in Carlisle last night and blew up their sound system.
That was good.
There was nearly a fire, but luckily they had.
That was quite cool.
We've got one just there, just in case.
Yeah, you never know.
I actually had a shower and it was really nice and my bottom felt silky smooth afterwards. It felt really nice.
We got this hotel yesterday, right? You know, we're on a tour bus driving around the country. We got a hotel where we could stay and get showered. Everyone goes into the shower, 8 men. You go, can you shut up please? You go in there and you have like 10 minutes each. I went in there last, Maggot was before me, 45 minutes. He had a fucking bath. He had a bath.
Horrible.
Of all the things to have, everyone's supposed to be in there having a shower, he had a bath.
It's quite
Scum.
Do you ever like have competitions between yourselves on tour?
That's sick, don't we?
Like who can't wash the longest?
Oh, that.
No, I will have a wash every day. If you can't find a shower, then fill a sink up, lower yourself into
wash the key areas.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
The key areas.
Wash the 50s wash.
Wet
wipes under the arms.
Last night we were on tour.
Wipe the cheese off the helmet with a rag. You know what I mean? That sort of thing.
With a sock.
I saw a sock.
We're on tour with a band of 2 young girls. They're rubbish. 88 really bad, terrible.
Pretty bad.
But last night on stage, I said that Maggot was hoping to have a fisting competition with them later on.
And yeah, they left a message in the dressing room.
They ran away scared.
Scared a bit.
He wanted to take them for a drink afterwards, but they went because I think they did think he was going to get there.
He's never asked any of the male support bands for a drink afterwards, but now there's a couple of clungies on the tour.
A couple of young girls he wants to get involved.
Instant stiffy, yeah. Just the way it goes.
What is it like backstage afterwards? Have you got any crazy experiences to tell us?
Backstage the other day we played in Aberdeen and Billy Webb was in the band. Everyone else had left the dressing room and Graham was there. Billy Webb went to have a shower in a room that had a lot of feces on the toilet.
Yes.
And when he came back, the support band that was supporting the support band had all gone into the room and Billy thought they'd nicked his mobile phone. It's crazy. It is crazy.
It's like last night we did a gig and after the gig I couldn't. It's quite cold at the moment, so I'm wearing gloves, and I couldn't find one of my gloves. And I was like, gutted, I've lost one of my gloves. And one of the other boys had taken.
Where's my gloves?
Yeah, one of the boys had taken the gloves and was winding me up.
Winding you up?
Yeah.
And you were like, where's my gloves?
I was like, where's my gloves? It's crazy.
Did you ever get the glove back?
I got the glove back after about 4 or 5 minutes. So It's nuts. It is nuts.
Recently though, as it's Christmas, Yuletide, Hanukkah, no, not Hogmanay, right? Started drinking port.
Oh, yeah.
You ever had cheeky Vimto?
I've heard about this.
Every time I say port, people go cheeky Vimto.
I've heard about
I just go
this.
port.
It's port and a WKD blue. You should try it.
Have you ever had a turbo champagne?
No.
Amazing champagne with vodka in it. Blow your tits off. Honestly.
Hence the name.
Yeah. Tip blower. Favourites.
Do you have any crazy stalker fans that follow you like everywhere you go?
Oh, wow.
One or two.
The photograph. This woman once a few years ago sent us a picture of her on Blackpool.
You can't even say what was in the photograph.
Yeah. The first one was her on Blackpool Pier, let's say, draining some liquid out of her body.
Let's say she's a dog, she's an animal lover.
And the second one was her really enjoying a dog, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
She was an animal lover, an Alsatian lover, and she was really loving the
For
Alsatian.
some reason she thought we'd appreciate it, which I was disappointed. I never saw these pictures.
They did get erased very soon after they arrived. But well, that's not a conversation.
It's not illegal, is it, to manipulate a dog?
It is illegal to manipulate a
Is
dog
it?
because the dog doesn't know what you're doing to it. So it's
Dog,
not.
I'm sure the dog was very happy. I hear stories about dogs have to be manipulated.
If I was a woman, I'd give men what they want. I wouldn't go near animals ever. That's just the way I operate. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is.
But there's a girl called Millie who follows us around quite a bit, and it's not. We saw her the other day in Scotland. It's nice to see she's off the junk now.
Yeah, it's good to be off the junk. 3 years off now, so
She's still clean.
it just takes one hit to get you back on.
So going to Scotland, danger.
Very dangerous. Of course, you give yourself the same dose you had when you were up there, and that's how you die, you know, because you haven't got the tolerance, have you? So,
I've got tolerance anymore.
no, you've got to start off small and kill yourself. That's how real addiction starts. It's true.
Now the album, obviously it's been out a while now, but what would you say to people who haven't already got the album? How would you say to convince them to buy it?
Download it for free and then buy the next one.
Yeah.
We're gonna hopefully next year we'll put out a couple of albums.
It's a good way to buy it. I've got a 2-year-old son who was born with a hole in his heart, and we need to raise money for the hospital to get a machine to make sure that he lives until next year. So little Ian, he'll be dead once you buy the album very soon.
Buy the album, think of Ian.
Think of Ian, my son,
Little Ian.
2 years old with a hole in his heart the size of a 50p coin, hasn't got long left. So, Goldie Lookin.
Which of your songs would you say sums up your current mood?
My current mood.
Trying to think of a song we've done.
Any one of the songs we've done.
Any, yeah.
Well, I think all of them played at the same time.
Probably all of them played at the same time.
I feel like Tommy Cooper seconds before he went right now.
Do you know Tommy Cooper? Very young.
He's got the hat, hasn't he?
Got the hat.
He's
got
dead
the hat.
now. He had a fez. He was a very famous comedian. Go on YouTube. Type in.
Okay, another
Tommy,
thing for me to look
yeah, Tommy Cooper's last moments. He died on stage, live on television.
Oh,
yeah,
Wonderful
I know.
man. And that's how I'd like to go. On stage.
Not assassinated, is it?
No,
Maybe.
just to have a heart attack, a
Maybe.
massive
What about that
coronary.
though? What about that?
I'd rather have a massive coronary. You know, just
Someone else would get the fame there, wouldn't they?
what from shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you have a heart attack, you know, it's
You're probably right. Yeah, do it yourself.
Oliver Reed looking in.
Okay, man.
Where he used a gun though. Reed he drank himself away. You know, it's better to drink yourself than a gun.
Suppose, yeah.
Cat ate some of his brain. It's true. It's terrible. Did you know that? After Cobain shot himself, his cat was locked in the house for a week and had nothing to eat, so it ate most of Kurt Cobain's brain. Which is,
I still don't believe this.
go on the internet and have a look.
I already googled it and it didn't come up.
It's not on Google, it's on YouTube.
It's on
Oh.
you gotta go to Jamba.
Is
Yeah.
it going to be one of these videos that you sort of done yourselves?
No,
It's not a video. It's not a video. It's all written.
it's
Oh,
all written,
okay.
it's text.
That makes it true then.
Yes. Yeah.